Liverpool told they can sign next Philippe Coutinho as very exciting. Mohamed Salah move suggested before continuing the video. Do click that like button and subscribe the channel for more interesting Liverpool updates. Didi Hamann's thoughts on Liverpool's transfer rumors and Mohamed Salah's future. Former Liverpool midfielder Didi Hamann has expressed concerns about the possibility of Mohamed Salah leaving the club for Bayern Munich on a free transfer this summer. Despite Salah's strong desire to remain at Anfield, Hamann believes that the ongoing contract talks with the Egyptian forward could ultimately lead to his departure. In addition, the 2005 Champions League winner has suggested that RB Leipzig's Xavi Simons would be an excellent addition to Arne Slot's squad. Salah, along with Liverpool captain Virgil van Dijk and Trent Alexander-Arnold, will see his current contract expire at the end of this season. While Salah has been vocal about his intention to stay at Liverpool, no agreement has been reached between the club and his representatives as he nears the final months of his deal. The 32-year-old, who has been in remarkable form this season with 32 goals across all competitions, has been linked with a move to the Saudi Pro League. However, there has been little credible connection to major European clubs, despite the ongoing rumors surrounding Salah's future. Hamann, who enjoyed a successful 7-year spell with Liverpool from 1999 to 2006, believes Bayern Munich would be a great fit for Salah should he decide to leave Liverpool. He also shared his thoughts on Van Dijk's contract situation, noting that many of Europe's top clubs are likely keeping an eye on the Dutch defender. Salah's potential move to Bayern Munich. Hamann spoke enthusiastically about the possibility of Salah joining Bayern Munich. A move for Mohamed Salah to Bayern Munich would be incredibly exciting, Hamann told PokerScout. Bayern have Kingsley Coman, who hasn't been at his best recently, Leroy Sane looks likely to leave, and Michael Olise, who was signed last summer, has been impressive. I think they need 2 or 3 more wide players for next season. Just like bringing in Harry Kane, it would be thrilling to see Salah at Bayern. Even if it's just for 1 or 2 years, I'd love to see him in the Bundesliga. Regarding Van Dijk's situation, Hamann added, "There aren't many teams that wouldn't improve with Van Dijk in their squad. The longer his contract situation drags on, the more offers he will receive. There will be 5 or 6 clubs already knocking on his door. Bayern Munich have had some defensive issues but have generally been solid. If Van Dijk becomes available, it will be about whether he sees himself playing for Munich, Milan, or elsewhere. Big clubs, including Bayern, will be assessing whether it's possible to make a move because there are very few teams that wouldn't improve with him in their lineup." Hamann also highlighted RB Leipzig's Xavi Simons as a player who would be a great addition to Liverpool, comparing the Dutchman's style of play to former Red star Philippe Coutinho. "I think Xavi Simons is ready to join a club like Liverpool," Hamann said. "He's been the driving force behind RB Leipzig this season, and he's done exceptionally well. You would need to think about his position, though. He plays in an advanced role at Leipzig, so he would need players like Ryan Gravenberch and Alexis Mac Allister behind or alongside him." Hamann further explained, "Simons has a similar style to Philippe Coutinho, which makes you think about how he left Liverpool, but Simons is certainly ready for a big move. There's also the possibility that Leipzig won't qualify for the Champions League, which could influence his decision. He's a fantastic player, with great technical skills, an eye for goal, and the ability to link up play with his teammates. Liverpool don't have a creator like him. They have strength and pace in abundance, but they lack someone who can create chances in the way Simons does. The most similar player to Simons in Liverpool's current squad might be Curtis Jones, but I believe Simons would undoubtedly improve them." Milos Kerkez transfer update. Meanwhile, Liverpool is reportedly interested in signing Bournemouth left-back Milos Kerkez, with the 21-year-old attracting attention after a standout season on the South Coast. According to the Echo, the Reds are monitoring Kerkez, among several other potential targets, ahead of the summer transfer window. Bournemouth has reportedly placed a price tag of £45 million on Kerkez, who still has 3 years left on his contract. It's believed that the club is not interested in using Kayman Kelleher as part of a potential deal. Kerkez has expressed openness to a future move, saying, "A lot can happen in football, but it's pointless to predict. It wouldn't look bad joining Dominik Szoboszlai. The Premier League approaches. Liverpool's derby and transfer strategy." The Premier League season is about to intensify, with Liverpool gearing up for the highly anticipated Merseyside derby. After a somewhat extended break from competitive football, due to their early FA Cup exit and the recent international break, the Reds are eager to return to action. Their eyes are firmly set on continuing their dominant form at the top of the Premier League, while simultaneously aiming to end Everton's impressive 7-match unbeaten streak under David Moyes. Meanwhile, Liverpool may find themselves reflecting on Newcastle United's recent success, as the Magpies celebrated a significant achievement of their own, winning the Carabao Cup at Wembley 2 weeks ago. Newcastle's triumph was especially sweet for the city, marking a new era of optimism, whereas Liverpool's own Carabao Cup run ended in disappointment, with a painful final defeat. A noticeable difference between the two teams was the contrasting attacking performances, with Newcastle's Alexander Isak shining brightly in the final, while Liverpool's forward line seemed flat and uninspired. Liverpool's interest in Isak. Liverpool's apparent interest in Isak is hardly a revelation, especially given his performances this season. The 25-year-old Swede has been one of the standout strikers in the Premier League, scoring prolifically and showing great overall play. It's no surprise that top clubs, including Liverpool, are keeping a close eye on his progress. Earlier this month, David Ornstein from The Athletic reported that Liverpool are indeed monitoring Isak, though they face stiff competition from Arsenal, who are also rumored to be keen on signing the Newcastle star. However, the Magpies are resolute in their stance, showing no desire to part with their prized forward. Isak has become a key player for Newcastle, and with his current form, they are unlikely to entertain any offers unless they are substantial. In fact, reports indicate that Newcastle have set Isak's price tag at a staggering £150 million, an amount that would make him the most expensive Premier League player in history, should Liverpool or any other club meet the terms. For Liverpool, meeting such a valuation might be unrealistic, especially considering the financial constraints that often come with transfers at the top level. As a result, they may need to explore alternative options that strike a balance between quality and affordability, while still having the potential to evolve into a superstar, something that has been part of Liverpool's transfer philosophy in recent years. FSG's Isak alternative, Hugo Ekitike. As Liverpool continues to weigh their options, one alternative to Isak who has caught their attention is Hugo Ekitike, the talented French striker currently playing for Eintracht Frankfurt. Ekitike has enjoyed a strong season, drawing attention from multiple top European clubs. The 22-year-old forward, who left Paris Saint-Germain for Frankfurt last year after a successful loan spell, has become one of the most sought-after young talents in Europe. His progress has made him a high-profile target for several Premier League clubs, with Liverpool among the frontrunners. According to Caught Offside, Ekitike is valued at around €80 million, 67 million, which could represent